Hey, what's up, everybody? Mark Price here, and today we're going to talk about a subject that I absolutely love to talk about, and that is the importance of capturing emails, but more importantly, how to do that. And so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pull up an incognito browser here, and we're going to go to devslopes.com and take a look at what we got here. So on devslopes.com, we've got this little smart bar here, which is kind of like a secondary thing you can look at. After you've looked at the main content of a page, because when you first go to a page, it's going to end up, usually on the right-hand corner here somewhere. And then after about 5 to 6 seconds, I have a pop-up, get a free 10 app asset pack, get over $5,000 of UI and graphics for iOS and Android, enter your email to get that. And I use the word subscribe because I want people to know that they are subscribing and they're going to get future emails. And some of you may be thinking that this is a little bit spammy. But the reality is people need to come to my website to do different things, to find the app, or this is kind of the hub. And so they're here for a reason, and it's not likely someone's going to see this come up here and they're going to be like, oh, I'm leaving this website. And so it gives me a chance to capture an email. But an email is so much more than an email. An email is a person, and this person has said, I want to subscribe to your stuff. Like, there's something that you have that I want, and they're willing to do it. And that's really important. Some of you are probably against getting emails, like, oh, I don't like when people take my email and send stuff, so I'm not going to get someone else's. But it's a big mistake because there are many people who do want things sent to them. I like having things sent to me. I look at my emails all the time. And there's right and wrong ways of doing things. But we're going to talk about how to get this kind of pop-up on your website. So the very first thing is you got to have a website. If you don't have a website, come back to this video later. Go get your website up, okay? And once you have a website up, then come and get this pop-up going. But let me say one more thing. If you're planning on doing a business and you haven't done it yet, okay, or you want to get a website up, just do it. Get it up right away. Even if it says coming soon, get it up and start getting subscriptions from emails because every day that goes by, you're not capturing emails, and an email list is actually worth a monetary value. There's a lot of things going on with email lists and things that you can do. So it's really important that if you have a business idea that you're planning on getting out, just get the website up today so you can start capturing emails today. Okay, so I use a tool called SumoMe. All right, if you look on the right hand side here, there's this little crown here. Okay, I'm in the incognito window, so I won't be able to log in and look at the pop-up. So let's go to the sumome.com. And what you want to do is go to sumome.com, and they have a bunch of different tools that you can use, and they're amazing. It's free to start. So what I'm saying is you can create a basic pop-up that collects emails absolutely for free. You might as well start using it because from day one, you'll get people wanting to go to your website and subscribing. Makes sense. So here's the website. Okay, you can read more of the stuff they have on here. All you need to do to get started is enter your website here. So I'll just say coderswag.com. That's where you, of course, get all the cool DevSlopes swag and t-shirts and coding gear. And you can click try it now. And then it'll ask you for an email and password, and then you're in, okay? So what I'm going to do is go log in on here to my account, my sites. Okay, and what you're going to do is once you're logged in, you're going to click Create Add New Site, okay? And you're going to create your site, whatever that is. And so then you're going to go over to this arrow here, and you're going to click View Install Code. Now, you do not have to be a programmer to be able to get this pop-up up. Although, if you have a website, it would be nice to know that you need to open the index.html file or your index.php, whatever you've worked on or your developers worked on. And all you have to do is copy this, okay? You copy this, just clicking it copies it to the clipboard and paste it in the head of your website. If you're a WordPress user, then they have a WordPress plugin right for you. Super easy. So that's the hardest part of this whole process. Is you copy this code and paste it into the head of your website. And I know if you don't know how to code, it can be scary, but just do it. Go find that index.html file and put it in there. And if you do know how to code, this is no big deal. So get it in your website. And guess what? At that point, it is installed. So we can go to devslopes.com, and you'll see this thing over here on the right-hand side. Okay, you're going to hover over it, click it, and here you go. You got a list of tools that you can use. Now, we're going to talk about the list builder today. That's the email pop-up. And as you can see, I've got this free 10 app asset pack, okay? And you can create a campaign that can have one or more pop-ups in it. And so in this campaign here, we've got some pop-ups. Actually, right now we're just only using one. I had one before. Let's take a look at that so you can see. So this is the one I was using for a long time. Get a free iOS 10 bootcamp for subscribing. People really like this pop-up. We can actually look at the stats here back at the campaign level, and we'll notice that the gray pop-up here was 12.99% conversion rate. And this newer pop-up that I have is performing slightly under. Now, this was actually higher a few days ago, but it will go up and down, and it'll balance out as time goes by, and I'll know better. But this first pop-up, okay, it appeared to 45,290 people, and 5,885 of those people subscribed. And again, so if people aren't interested, they don't subscribe. If they are interested, they do subscribe. So why would you not have it on your website? Light bulb, right? And then this new asset pack one has appeared 3,299 times, and 427 people have subscribed. And I have a setting on there where if you've subscribed, we don't show it anymore. And there may be a setting on there as well too, that if it's been, let's say, a month, or someone clicks that they don't want to subscribe, I don't show it for a month, just not to bug them. And you can do stuff like that too. Okay, so you can create a pop-up. And so what you're going to do to get this all started is, number one, you're going to have a website, and you've just installed that code. Okay, so number one, install the website. Number two, install the SumoMe code in your HTML tag. Number three, click Add New Pop-Up. Okay, and you're going to go in and create a pop-up. You can pick some different pictures. There's only certain ones you can pick on the free mode. Okay, I have a paid version, so I can pick any one I want. So you're going to pick which one you like. You can add an image to it. You can change the words. HTML is allowed in here, so you can do things like emphasize certain words and stuff. And you can just design your own pop-up here in this super easy editor. Okay, super easy editor. And the important thing to know is you're going to want to try 2 or 3 different pop-ups. So create 2 or 3 of them. And then what you're going to do is you're going to adjust these bars, maybe show that each one 30% of the time, 33% of the time. And then what you're going to look for is this conversion rate. Okay, maybe give it 2 weeks. And you're going to look at this conversion rate. Whichever one's converting the highest is the one you want to go with, and then you can turn the other ones off. Okay? Really simple, but it's brilliant. You never know what people are going to want. Like, no matter how good I think I am at figuring out what people want, I never get it right. Why did this Swift one with the orange icon convert so much better than, let's say, this red pop-up here that's at 9%? Why? I don't know why. I don't know the answer. I don't really know the answer, but it is, and the numbers are what's important. So always pay attention to the conversion rate. Super important. Okay, so you've got your website up, you've installed the SumoMe code, you've created your very first pop-up, but wait, where are these emails going? Okay, here's step number 4, is you want to go to your integrations here, and you want to integrate the pop-up with an email client. Now, if you're already using one, that's great. Let's scroll through the list here so you can get a quick glimpse at what SumoMe supports. Okay, if you're using one of these here. Some of these are very expensive. And I would recommend, if you're absolutely brand new, you start with MailChimp, because MailChimp allows X amount of emails for free. It doesn't cost anything at all. Okay, so MailChimp is a great place to start. And then what's going to happen is you're going to go to MailChimp, create an account. Okay, and then you'll come back here and you'll click this button, integrate with MailChimp, and then it'll walk you through the process. And then so what'll happen is when an email is collected on the pop-up, it sends it over to MailChimp, and you've now got that person in your list, and you can send emails through MailChimp. So all SumoMe does is collect those emails for you, the list builder, okay? And pretty cool, right? So get a website up, okay? That's free. Okay, you can do it yourself. Get a website up, and or I mean, you can pay for it too, but you can do it for free. And then go to SumoMe and get the free pop-up for the list builder. Install it on your website. Okay, so install it on your website, then create the pop-up here. So get a website up. Number 1. Okay, number 2 is get the SumoMe install code. Okay, number 3 is create your pop-up, and number 4 is create an account with MailChimp or some other email service that you may want. And then number 5 is send emails to your people on the list. Now, okay, I cannot stress enough how important it is for you to be collecting emails. You have to. Okay, these are real people who want to listen to you. Okay, take a look at this. In the last year or so, I've collected 16,745 emails. Now, some people might say, "Oh, well, you're collecting emails. Isn't that kind of spammy? Why are you bugging people?" But here is the reality. 16,745 people have said, "Hey, Mark Price or Dev Slopes, you have something that I want." Okay? And if I did not have the pop-up, I would have no way of accessing these people. Okay, so even if you have a coming soon page, you've been telling your friends and stuff, they're going to go to your website and they're going to subscribe, and they're saying, I want something that you have. You absolutely must do this. These are people's lives, okay? You can teach them, you can help them, you can give them free stuff, you can make their life better, and of course, they're going to reciprocate it, and they're going to buy things that you sell, okay? There's always a balance of sending emails that give free things and that enhance their lives, and then selling things. And of course, if you sell something that enhances their life, that's even better, like learning to code courses, because we're enhancing their life. It's less of a painful purchase versus if you're trying to sell a fancy pair of undershorts, okay? That's not as appealing to somebody. You got to get them down a sales funnel and get them convinced to buy, whereas this is like, oh, it's going to help me in my personal life. And so I would actually say that if you have a product that can enhance someone's life, your purchase rates are going to be higher than if it's something that doesn't improve their life. So we have that advantage at DevSlopes. But in any case, you have to collect the emails so you can reach out to these people. And then there's all kinds of things you can do. We're going to do and we're going to talk about this in other videos. You can do things like, okay, now that I've collected an email, let's go ahead and send them out a free guide to building your first iPhone app, okay? And then let's say that you track what they've clicked on, and the email clients can do this. You're like, okay, they went through this. They actually clicked on these links. Okay, so that means a week later, let's send them a different email saying, okay, here's the next steps for building your iPhone app. And they click that too. And then, okay, now they're really building apps. They've done it all for free. Let's send them a coupon in the third email 3 weeks later that says, hey, get 50% off my iPhone development course. And they're like, you know what? I'm feeling good about this already. And then they purchase. And now they're a purchasing customer, and you move them into another list that's like, hey, this person's purchased my iOS course. Well, when I create my advanced course, this would be a great person to send an email to. And you start building these sales funnels and these automated email campaigns all from your email list. And if you didn't have the email, you could never do that. Okay? Super important stuff. I just grazed the surface of so many things you can do. But what I want you to do today, if you're interested in improving your business, is get your website up right away. If it's not, then right away too, get a pop-up on here with SumoMe. Use the list builder with the free version and start collecting emails. And if you want to get really good, give them something for free. So rather than just saying, hey, get notified when we're launching, say, hey, get notified when we're launching. And oh, by the way, here's this for free because I like you. And you're going to get way more subscriptions, and people are going to like you because you're giving them free stuff, okay? So easy steps. I could do all this stuff here in less than 30 minutes. Set it all up, and you can too. So I want you to go out and do it and start building your business, and we'll talk more about more advanced stuff later on. So this has changed my life. This system I just showed you here has changed my life, changed DevSlopes. We have 10 employees now doing great and amazing things, and it all started here with this email list. And so let the results speak for themselves, if you believe me, but that's really what happened. We've just done so well from this email list, and it all started with this pop-up. So that's it for now. Mark Price. See you next time.